Welcome to RentPost, and today I'm going to show you how to add, adjust, and remove payments and also explore other functions through our Accounting tab. So we'll go to the Accounting tab and it brings us to the Receivables page. To begin, we can filter by tenant name or unit address here, as well as by date. So we can filter by date right here, select whatever month or year or date you would like, and the information will appear. And lastly, we can filter through accounts. So whichever account you would like, select it. There you go. I would also like to bring your attention to the delivery options. We can print the receivables page, and we also have the options to export it to an Excel spreadsheet. And this is extremely helpful. So in a nutshell, anytime there's a payment due, RentPost will automatically generate and itemize, and this is so easy and very simple to organize. So all payments that are not made online, we can add them here, as well as adjust any payments that we would like. So, to begin, let's filter a name. So let's say we have just received payment from James. So you can see we just filter James. Here comes his name, and you can see all of his payments are itemized here on the left. Now, these little red dots, we can delete these payments at any time. Over here, you see the amount that is due, the recorded date, and an option to record a check or reference number. But we want to see all charges. So we'll select this tab. All right, and you can see that we have some late fees, the rent that is due. Now, let's say that we need to add or adjust charges. We'll select this tab, and it'll bring us to this page. Now, let's say, for instance, we had a conversation with James where we agreed to remove the late fees for this past month. We can do that right here. We can select this little delete button and it will remove these charges. Select Save Charges and the page will automatically update. So let's go back and see the updated charges. And I would like to point out that you can always change which deposit account you'd like right up here to the left. So let's say James gave us a check. We can select Check here. We have the payment amount and we can enter in a check or reference number. And you can see we can even change the date that is recorded. So say, for instance, that James actually gave us the check on the 3rd, we can select the 3rd. We can either save and print this receipt, or we can select Save Payment. So we'll hit Save Payment, and James is all taken care of. And while we're here, if we select James's name, it brings us to his profile. And you can see it has a ledger of all payments that have been made, and it also has a feed. And this gives every adjustment that we have made within his account. It's just great information. Okay, so let's move on and let's check out the Receipts tab. So we'll go and select Receipts. And this brings us to the Receipts page. So this page has records of all previously recorded payments. So let's say, for instance, we have a payment that we didn't record properly or we need to add information. We can just select this Adjust Payment tab. And here we have the options to add reference numbers or delete these payments. And here we have the tab Mark as Bad Payment. This is if we received a bounced check, insufficient funds. We can actually charge a tenant an optional fee, so we'll choose $25 and a description of the instance. So here we'll say we have a bounced check. And we'll mark payment. And this will actually mark the payment as bad check and, of course, charge the tenant. So let's say you've recorded a payment by accident and need to remove it. We can either select Remove Payment or Adjust Payment. So we'll select Adjust Payment, and you can see here over the right, we have the option to delete it. So we'll select the Delete button, and don't worry, all the charges will be automatically reassessed back to the tenant. So we'll save it, make sure everything looks good, and then we'll just select Submit Adjustment. All right, and that's about it. Thank you so much for joining me in this video today on receivables and receipts. And if you need anything else, don't hesitate to contact us. And thanks again.